In March of 2018, I was on an expedition in Greenland. The conditions were horrible, and I put my skis on. When I jumped into my third turn, one of my skis popped off. I fell probably about 500 feet. It was a near-death experience, and it really, really shook me. Very shortly after my first injury, I was very fortunate to get connected to the TB12 team, and having them in my corner has truly made the difference between me making an average recovery and me making an exceptional recovery. I'm currently training for the Tahoe 200, a 205-mile trail run that circumnavigates Lake Tahoe. There's a 100-hour cutoff to run 205 miles. I really want to just sort of prove to myself that I'm not going to be defined by these injuries, and that I'll be able to sort of move on and life goes on.
You look ready.
Ready to go.
One of the reasons why I love this stuff so much is it takes you to some of the most beautiful places in the world. And the type of people who are attracted to this stuff are oftentimes really great people.
Sweet guys. This is gonna be amazing.
So, you know, at the start line, there's all this buzz of nerves and energy. When you stand at the start line and know that you've got 205 miles to go, it's pretty frightening. I saw him at 30 and he came in looking pretty strong, pretty consistent. It was quite hot at that time.
I'm so far ahead of the schedule, I just gotta chill.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
I gotta dial it back though. Crushing it now means dying later. I gotta keep the big plan in play.
Yep.
Just get across that finish line.
We got 67 checking out.
67 going out.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Mile 65, Chateau Mudslinger.
I hit a little low spot on that last one, but
Dude, you're hit a lot of low spots.
yeah.
I first started pacing Mike at mile 65, and then there was just like a massive monster climb that was super gradual, and it was a really great section because we got up on this ridge just as the sun was rising, and we got like the most incredible sunrise.
We're rocking.
We'll be Thanksgiving.
We're rocking.
I didn't feel hitting 100. It was good. It was good. But also overwhelming.
After I dropped Mike off, I remember just being outside the tent being like, what do we do? Should we wake him? Should we let him sleep? Like, what's the right call? He looks so peaceful in there. Mike? As we were kind of whispering outside the tent, he was awake in the tent. He was ready to go, and he's like, let's mobilize. and so we did. We mobilized.
Oh, glorious.
Mile 140 to 181. That was the crux, I think, of the whole event.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. I can't really run anymore.
And we got him all the way up to mile 182. Got some of his stuff, got new headlights, batteries, and kind of sent him off into the dark.
Has your goal changed from when you started?
Nope, our goal is to finish the race. Get across that finish line. All right.
At the end of the race, we're kind of all waiting at the bottom of the ski resort. The anticipation was just so thick, and he finally popped out of the woods with Anna, comes hobbling down the mountain, and he crossed the finish line, and as soon as he crossed, he kind of like dropped to his hands on his knees. Seeing him finish, I was just proud of him and just psyched.
Mike, you just completed a 200-mile race, man, without dying. You know, I mean, it's a pretty impressive last few months for you after what you've gone through.
For sure. So I think so much of this stuff is mental. Doing this event was just about being able to continue to do it, never mind do well at it. And I don't know, my mind sort of opens up possibilities now. There's never a really good answer to why. Everyone's always like, why would you want to do that? I know that it can be done, and for me, that is enough. I want to see if I can do it.